Yo.
And I said, get that fucking egg off my butt.
Egg?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a new fucking little fun shtick at the beginning, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're really trying hard, trying to compensate for not having a soundboard. Hey, everyone.
Dude, it'll be here maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but until then, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Dark Racial Humor. This is free-flowing, in-depth conversation
Why'd you laugh, dude?
about whatever's appropriate at the time.
It's
I'm
March
Bonjan,
19th. I'm Caller John.
and we're live from Adobe House Records in South Los Angeles, California.
It's 12:45 p.m.
Beautiful day. Beautiful.
It's kind of cold.
It's getting a little cold. Thought spring was right around the corner, but the
it's-
weather
it's-
was like,
oh,
oh,
it's
bitch,
hot.
you thought.
Oh, it's hot. I think it's just cloudy right now.
It's going to rain tomorrow.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Damn.
So if
dude.
anyone's thirsty in LA anyway, what'd you do today? What's going on? What's going on over here?
Woke up, texted you.
Woke up, texted me.
Pod question mark? Say
You,
yeah.
you woke up at 11:30?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. What time you going to bed?
About 2.
Damn, still? How long is that? Isn't that 9 hours of
9
sleep?
hours.
What are you so tired from?
I think I just sleep.
Huh.
I put alarms up. I technically wake up early, but like I said before, it's hard to stay up. And that's what you gotta stay up is the thing.
Have you tried a nice brisk walk in the morning?
Well, the point is getting up.
Oh yeah.
Once
But,
I'm
like,
up, I'm good.
Yeah, don't maybe
But
just put on a jacket.
it's
Just
not
don't even
even-
think. Just do it. Just walk around
Well,
the
no,
block.
it's like getting out of the bed. I'm at this like weird like zombie mental mind state
Interesting.
where my shit wakes me up at 9 and it's not cognizant.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe the alarm. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you need to find something else.
Like
That
what?
isn't the alarm. I don't know. Maybe put hot sauce on your tongue in the morning. That'll
If I
get you
do all
up.
these actions, I'm up. I gotta do the actions. How was your day?
Good. Woke up.
11:30, right?
Hell no. Woke up. I went to the gym. I took a shower. I ate some food, kinda, and now I'm here. Just doing it.
Nice, dude.
Just getting through it, dude. Getting through the day. Just taking opportunity wherever it presents itself. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? What have you taken?
Not-
Drugs,
Not
dude?
much. Just email my resume to someone. Nothing's gonna come of it. But it's a resume that they didn't have before.
Life without a computer is somewhat
Awful.
similar, but also bad. You can't
Imagine,
make beats and it sucks.
imagine a world where your phone was as useful as your computer.
I just want to make beats
Damn,
and
dude.
send out resumes.
And send out resumes.
I can indeed apply if they have that quick apply, but without a computer I don't got that sweet file.
Hit up that young LA Public Library, aka the LA Homeless Shelter.
Yeah, I could do that. I might. I kind of want some books.
Some books.
Yeah. How far is it?
It's just right smack downtown, like kind of near Pershing.
Mm.
Big ass tower.
I was hoping it's kind of like I wish that near Expo, like where that museum was. I wish that museum was a library.
I'm sure there's a library over there somewhere.
I don't want to go downtown.
There's also USC library.
Dude, USC libraries, I tried to go, and like, first of all, none of them seemed like a main one with just like non-specialized books.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, you need to be USC to get in.
Yeah.
Or at least some of them.
But what you don't have to do to get into USC.
Okay, good grades. Get that moolah.
That was a poor transition into a story.
Is it about USC?
Yeah. USC is expelling any student that had ties to the admissions scandal.
Should they, though?
At first I thought no, because a lot of these kids didn't even know that they were part of that.
Yeah.
But also yes, because
It's kind of unfair.
Yeah, it's like literally unfair. But what if like someone was like, they like got into fucking, I don't know, USC or whatever, and
good grades.
Yeah, and they like work their ass off, and they're like in medical school or some
Yeah.
shit. They're doing groundbreaking research, and then they're like just like, hey, you gotta leave. Your mom.
These rich kids are getting shafted.
Shit, dude. Yeah, I mean,
Rich
yeah,
kid
I guess
rights,
I
dude.
suppose that's the right thing to do. But then, like, will these kids be able to get into other schools?
Probably not.
Yeah. Also, they're fucked there.
I mean, maybe they might be able to transfer, but
Be like, hey, man, I didn't know my mom was doing all this shady shit.
my mom's just been sinking buckets in the financial field.
Yeah.
And she really just fucked me hard.
I did kind of find it shady how I had a 1.9 and I got into USC.
I
But
was
you
like,
know, God works in
barely
mysterious
graduated
ways.
high school. God bless him, dude.
God bless him.
God. Dude.
God bless the rich.
She has Aunt Becky has 2 kids in USC.
She sure does.
They both are attractive.
They are.
Yeah.
They are both. Or one of them is a YouTube star.
Really?
Yeah. Or I guess was. I don't know.
I mean, you can still be a YouTube star unless.
I don't know. She's gonna make YouTube videos anymore after
Did you have
this.
USC content, dude?
No, she had a video where she talked about because she didn't even go to the school yet. She's in high school still. She had a video where she talked about she was like, "Oh, I'm going to college. I wish I could like play it. Oh, I'm going to college, but I don't know. I don't really know if I need to go to college. I really just want to go for like the games and the parties, and not really for the school. I don't really care about school."
I mean, does anybody go? I mean, do a large proportion of people going to school go for school?
She got a lot of flack for that comment, but I'm like, yeah, that's what most people go to college for. Like,
yeah,
most
dude.
people fucking go in there not saying, "Oh, I know
Not
I'm gonna
thinking
be a
about the
fucking."
future, dude.
Yeah, they're just like, "Oh, I'll see what I do. I'll be an
Yeah.
engineering major for a semester
year.
and then switch to gender studies."
Physics to journalism.
Oh God. Oh,
And
God.
I remember walking into the first, like, kind of an orientation. It might have been like the first class, but I think it was like an orientation about physics major.
Mm-hmm.
And just already felt like I fucked up.
Why did you choose physics? Was that your thing in high school?
I enjoyed it. I kind of, I guess in my head I didn't realize I was I was definitely not doing good in physics at all, but like
Really?
yeah, but the homie had the homework online and shit, and I don't know, the theoretical stuff was cool. I didn't really like anything else.
So you were like,
Getting into
"Oh,
English,
this
dude.
involves a lot of math and a lot of critical thinking."
A lot of math that I needed a couple years to make up, like a year to
Yeah.
get to the baseline of the
Yeah.
base physics math.
Yo, and fuck math in college.
Math in college is not.
If you
great.
can avoid that and still get a decent fucking major, still graduate with a major, and like just avoid math, please do that.
Math in college, dude.
Math in college sucks, and
Why
it's
is
like
it such a thing?
it sucks now because it's all on the computer, and
Yeah.
like you gotta rely on YouTube tutorials, and then so if you ask the teacher for help, you feel fucking stupid.
Math and computers, like, unless you're doing, I don't know, some engineering stuff, I don't think it mix very well.
Yo, I had this math class, and I had this girl do my homework, and she was like a math major, and she was like, "Yo, this is fucking trash. This isn't even fun. I don't know what the hell this is. This is just busy work. It's not teaching you shit."
Yeah, it's weird. You think, why wasn't it the same in fucking high school?
Because it was like, I feel like it was like, if you didn't understand it, it was okay to like ask for help, but now it's like
Asking for help from professors is like a burden.
Yeah, but also it's like every question you could ever have to like any math problem is available online.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to be like, "Ugh, why are you wasting my time with this when you know you could look it up online, even though it's my job to teach you this?"
Fucking professors, dude.
Fucking professors,
'Cause
dude.
you know they're not there just to fucking teach trig, dude.
They're there to fuck the students. USC. USC. You hear about that? We talked about this fucking, I think he was a gynecologist. Like,
Yeah, on the sports team.
Yeah, and now USC has to pay a bunch of money to a bunch of girls over like the course of 10 years.
Maybe Aunt
Crazy.
Becky can pay those chicks.
USC's having a tough time.
I'm sure they're okay.
And like they're in the middle of a lot of scandals.
Yeah, I still think they're okay.
Like if they were a company.
But they're not. They're a school team.
I read this thing about this guy. Don't even know his name. Don't ask. He was gonna give a speech on behalf of his alma mater. He's like a successful guy, but he canceled it because of like he's like, dude, I can't represent this school right now. Like too much is going on.
So you got a gynecologist scandal. You got
a gynecologist.
A rich mom scandal. What else?
Those are the two big things. A small thing is like the board. The USC school board like hates each other. There's this guy named Rick Caruso. He this is another thing, dude. Guy named Rick Caruso. He owns the he's like a mall guy. He owns the Grove and he owns the Americana.
Okay.
He's a billionaire and he's like I don't think he's on Disney's board, but he's on USC's fucking board. And when this whole thing was going down, I guess his daughter and Lori Loughlin's daughter are friends, and they were just enjoying spring break on the billionaire board of USC man's yacht.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that looks real good amid the college scandal. But then once the thing came off, he kicked their little asses off.
I mean, hey, it's not like the school. I mean, the school is. If you're on the board, you're not getting paid, are you?
I don't know.
No, you probably just got some influence.
Definitely some I mean, there's a couple buildings with his name on it in USC, so he could definitely get anyone in he wants.
Yeah, but that's the part of the thing where, like, that's a thing. But if you don't do that, but do what Aunt Becky did and just kind of, I don't know. I do forget that there's a whole fucking rowing incident.
I feel like she did that, but, like, she didn't understand that what she was doing was, like, against the law. She was probably like, oh, I have a friend that has some connections. I just got
Yeah. I'm sure, I don't know. That guy that was running it all was probably scheming hard.
Scheming.
Aunt Becky can't be too bright. I mean, her kid's going to USC.
Trojans, bro, fight the fuck on.
Fight the fuck on, dude. Just a bunch of drunk white kids.
It's that Trojan spirit.
Yo, man. Fight the fuck on, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
Tearing stop signs
We're only talking about USC, but a lot, like, UCLA was part of this too.
Just USC's right there. And because Aunt Becky was the only one that was, like, had the limelight.
Yeah, I think she's the only famous one besides that girl from Sex and the City or some shit like that.
No one knows who the fuck that is.
Dude, nah, she's a big deal. But Lori Loughlin, though. Full House? Fuller House?
Fuller House, dude. She's on Fuller House, too?
She was.
Did she get fired?
I think so. I think she's been written off.
Man. Do you think that's a good idea for... Because that PR thing... Besides the whole, like, scam fraud part, isn't, like, the worst thing ever. She might be going to jail, though, huh?
She's probably going to jail.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you think it's bad for, like...
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Actor companies to fire people with kind of not the worst scandal ever?
I mean, I don't know. Would you want Jussie Smollett on set while all this shit is going on?
That's definitely not the category of worst scandal ever.
Jussie Smollett?
Is in the category of worst scandal ever.
But this isn't. Yeah, it's not quite the same scale.
Yeah, but I mean, she's going to jail. I guess that kind of nullifies the scandal part.
She's going to jail. I wonder how she'll do in jail. Probably not very well. She probably won't even go to jail, bro. She's gonna get a nice Jew lawyer.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be great. They're gonna walk out with a slap on the wrist. Maybe
fight the fuck on.
Probably some community service, dude. Fight
community service.
The fuck on, dude. I love it.
I bet. A fucking couple months from now, maybe a couple years, there'll be a nice Laughlin building. Maybe apartment complex.
Laughlin apartment complex. Probably not. Maybe the Lori show. The Lori Laughlin show.
I was talking about, like, at USC.
Oh, at USC?
Yeah.
Probably. Fuck. United, or what is it? University of Southern California.
United stand against circumcision. Wow, what a dude! If I had a fucking soundboard,
Jesus, you would have got it, dude.
The ultimate fucking transition, dude.
What's up with circumcision? What's going on
in my head
there?
too? I was like, Jesus, dude, I don't want to just randomly bring up circumcision. just fucking, oh, God.
Well, you
dude,
did it, and
pay
now we
me,
can't
dude.
back out of it. Let's get it.
I
What's
know,
going
but
on?
it was just so exciting, dude. Andrew Yang,
Andrew
2020.
of the Yang variety.
Of the Yang brothers. The Yin Yang brothers.
Okay, racist. That dark racial.
I mean, no, it's the Yin Yang twins.
Oh. Does he have a brother named Yin?
No, he's part of the Yin Yang twins.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you know the Yin
For sure.
The Yin Yang?
You part of the Yang gang,
The
bro?
Whisper song.
Hashtag Yang gang, dog.
Loves universal health care.
Loves it.
I mean, not health care. Basic income.
UBC. UBI?
Probably. UTI?
Yeah.
Probably likes health care. Just not about that baby dick cutting.
Not about the baby dick cutting.
No. On Twitter, he was talking about things. He had a first.
Yang goes off on Twitter.
6 days ago, it was about opioids. He was talking about opioids, struggling in silence. We should consider the case for decriminalizing opiates in order to more effectively treat more people for addiction. I think that's kind of a nice topic as well.
Interesting.
But Jellyfish Rave on Twitter, after that said, but do you have he didn't say but it's more funny.
Mm-hmm.
An opinion on routine infant circumcision. And Yang said negative on it. And then Jellyfish Rave, the good person that person is, just tried to clarify. Just to be clear, is that a negative as in you're against the practice, which Jellyfish Rave is assuming?
Uh-huh.
Or negative as in you have no opinion, and he's against the practice of routinely cutting baby dicks.
Cutting baby dicks. I read he wants to make it illegal from the federal level.
Really?
Down.
Interesting.
Yeah. Straight up illegal to cut baby dicks. What
Really?
do you think?
Really?
Yes.
I think, well, hold on. This is a quote. It says, it's sort of pushed on parents in many situations, Yang said, describing pressure to circumcise a child as a cultural onus.
No, it's not.
Imposed on families.
Anyone could easily say, no, I don't want you to cut my son's dick, and then nothing would happen.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of parents, and I think what Yang is kind of opposing, is that it's not really needed for health things. It's highly aligned with intactivists. What's an intactivist? And he now has his eye on a new demographic, circumcision opponents who call themselves intactivists, a reference to their desire to keep penises intact. And he's highly aligned with intactivists. History will prove them even more correct. This is really a weird hill to die on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think it's the government's place to say that.
I'm not saying anything about having federal fucking laws about it, though.
I heard that on NPR today.
And with the girl Yang Xing,
Who?
the Ling Shi Swing, that's her name on something. That's not her name, but this is interesting. Oh, 4chan's getting into it.
4chan's digging into it.
Yang's anti-circumcision platform has also been a hit with racist 4chan posters who have merged Yang's call for a monthly $1,000 payment to every American, which they've dubbed Yang Bucks.
What if someone's like religious and they're just like, yo, I gotta circumcise my kid? But the government's stepping on my religious freedom.
Having a hard time believing that Yang said he wanted a federal law on circumcision.
Yeah, I'm just saying what I heard on today's.
I believe you, but I haven't heard it, so I'm skeptical.
I mean, if you're not gonna make it a federal law, why even mention it? If that's not part of your campaign, are you just like saying your personal beliefs? If it has nothing to do with policy.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe having not bad health persuasion in the medical fields might be an okay platform, but
I don't know. I feel like if you're not running on it, it's dangerous.
Well, I think he's trying to make this a thing. He's fucking put out quotes about fucking circumcision. I think he's kind of making a hill.
Oh boy, Andrew. I want to see where you go with this.
It's a weird... really weird thing to want to do off top.
It's kind of weird, but it's like legitimately zero harm.
Yeah, I mean, like I said about the fucking persuasion of health because it's isn't it not more healthy to circumcise your kid? It doesn't really do much.
Well, what it was for back in the day was for like cleanliness things, but now we have soap.
Yeah.
But I've heard arguments that it protects against certain kinds of penile cancers.
I don't think it does, though.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if there's like, I mean, it probably did back in the day. Maybe not so much now. But if it's like if it's a religious practice that is ultimately no long-term harm.
You gotta assume that homie's uncircumcised.
Who? Andrew Yang? Probably. Definitely.
Probably definitely, right?
Yeah.
He says, hold on. Yang said he came to his anti-circumcision stance when his wife was pregnant with his son, fearing they'd be self-conscious if they still had their foreskins. Yang said he had initially planned to circumcise his sons, but that his wife convinced him otherwise.
I don't know. I've never met anyone that's just like, yeah, we got to stop it. Everyone that's circumcised is just like, my dick doesn't hurt. It feels like normal.
If elected, Yang said he wants to inform parents that it is entirely up to them whether their infants get circumcised and that there are costs and benefits either way. The more choice we give parents and the more we diminish the possible preconceptions of misinformation various parents are receiving, then the better off we'll be as a society. I think that makes sense.
So he just wants to tell people about it?
Yeah. I think he just wants people to know that it's not up to them.
Does anyone not know that, though?
Possibly, because there might be a lot of misinformation.
Like, I've never been in the hospital before with, like, a baby being born, but I feel like it's more likely that a doctor would say, hey, would you prefer if we snip off your baby's dick, as opposed to just being, okay, nope, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Stay back.
It's back to that organ harvesting, man.
I love it. We're going to be right back with more organ harvesting after this commercial break, because, we got to keep the lights on over here at Adobe House Records. We'll be back real quick. This is Dark Racial Humor.
Welcome back to the 57th episode and final episode of Dark Racial Humor.
We want to thank all our fans. Hey, you know what we're getting close to? It actually might be tomorrow.
What?
The 1-year anniversary of Dark Racial Humor, the podcast.
You can't see the first one on Anchor, could you? You have to be on...
You got to go...
on Spotify real quick, dude.
Yeah, so thanks to all the day one homies that have just been listening to Dark Racial Humor, rating it on iTunes, listening on Spotify.
I thought you said reading it on iTunes.
Just subscribing. No, the number one episode is 3/21/2018. So a couple days. What is that?
3/21.
58 episodes in a year. Not bad. Could have been better, but
Well, it started getting frequent at what? Fucking Sir Savage, How to Beat Trump. No, February 14th, February 10th. We got real into it in February.
Does anyone want to buy me some Burger King?
If you want to buy me Burger King, you can go to anchor.fm/darkracialhumor/support. I don't really know. Download the anchor.fm app. Give us money. We should make a Patreon for just Adobe S Records in general. Go to adobe-records.com/store. We have one sweatshirt that's not online and one shirt that's not online.
Yo, fuck all this shit. We'll sell them stuff after. Let's get to the news. The stuff that they're really here for. Warren. Elizabeth High Cheekbone Warren.
It's that native cheekbone.
The colors of the wind.
What is that?
I don't know. You know that Pocahontas song?
Not really.
I'm trying to sing the colors of the wind. Can't you see? Yeah. You never seen Pocahontas? Neither have I.
I don't think I have.
Really? I feel like she's a less popular Disney princess.
I feel like that's just fucking like a history movie.
Kinda. Yeah.
Like it's a little more like actual based than like Mulan. It has some history in it, but it's not like that's an actual story.
Is it not? I think it is.
Of a female.
Yeah.
Trying to be trans.
Yeah.
That's a progressive ass movie.
Well, no, and that came out in the 90s? Holy shit.
Disney.
But they'll never show two men kissing on Disney Channel. Actually, I think they did.
I think they have gay people on there.
What? And my daughter watches that?
My
Okay.
daughter's gonna be gay.
All right, Elizabeth Warren. She wants to break up big companies, yo. I mean, big tech companies.
Big tech.
Yes.
You turned me all the way down.
No, I didn't, bro. I'm just saying, like, you cannot hear yourself, but you're peaking hardcore.
Am I?
Yeah.
I think I can hear the same thing you can.
Bro, I'm looking at the fucking levels on my screen right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, Elizabeth Warren wants to break up big tech companies. Like Facebook, Amazon, Google. Who else did she say?
I think it's kind of just those the people that have like a monopoly on everything. That's kind of what I think she's coming from.
I think she should definitely break up Facebook.
Why?
Because it's fucking huge. They
big.
have no competition.
I mean,
neither does Amazon or Google, but
the companies she brought up do quite have a monopoly on things.
Yeah.
We kind of talked
but
about it yesterday.
At least
too.
Amazon's like trying to do good. Like Facebook's just being shady with their data and shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lack of competition.
You know, Facebook should just spin off Instagram and WhatsApp.
I mean, there's a fucking drastic lack of competition. You said fucking...
There's absolutely no competition for Facebook.
Google server internet, Amazon server internet.
And Microsoft. I made a mistake. Microsoft's the third.
Oh. I guess you have Microsoft as... She didn't say Apple?
She did say Apple.
Oh.
She did say Apple, but like...
I mean, she has a point.
Apple has tons of competition.
Yeah.
But what she was saying,
so.
she was saying something about... Like, her biggest thing was not just breaking it up. They were saying if you have a marketplace, or if one of these tech companies operates a marketplace, they shouldn't be able to sell their own product in the marketplace.
Like an e-com site? E-commerce?
So, like, yeah. So, like, they shouldn't sell Amazon Kindles on Amazon or Amazon Basics on Amazon.
Just so other people have to... I mean, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah, but it's like then Apple wouldn't be able to fucking, I don't know, put iMovie on their app store. And how is that detrimental to the consumer in any way if iMovie's not on the app store?
I was kind of thinking more along the lines of like Amazon stuff because the iPhone app store kind of needs Apple products. But
Well, it really, I mean, kind of doesn't because you're locked into the ecosystem no matter what. Like just with iMessage and just photos, stuff that's already on your iPhone.
But I mean...
But like, there's like...
What do you download? You can download podcasts. You can download iMovie, Guitar, Garage.
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't have to be on the store.
Those aren't, yeah. But those aren't super important apps. I think she's talking about like more extreme cases where if you have a fucking company that makes XLR cables and you can't compete on Amazon because Amazon basic XLR cables are undercutting you.
That's a pretty solid point, man. If that would make things innately have more competition.
Yeah, but if she could make it like less broad,
yeah,
because a lot of the stuff she's covering, like, isn't hurting or helping like anything at all. It's just there. Like Apple Music being on an iPhone already isn't hurting anyone.
Yeah, in my head, I'm thinking of basically Amazon, dude, because you buy Amazon things off Amazon. Yeah. And if you don't have that basic XLR cable, you have to go to fucking Alibaba. So is it just Amazon that's doing this besides like Apple? Where it's like hurting? Well, Amazon's a fucking marketplace. I don't really think Apple, besides an app store, which we kind of
Apple operates like, I mean, arguably the biggest marketplace in the country
for selling Apple products, but they're not selling anything else.
For selling anything. Uber, Google, all those stuff come from the App Store, and they're all regulated by Apple.
Yeah, but like we said, they're not really selling Apple apps on the App Store.
Oh no, they're not.
And like online, if you were to say that like Apple.com was their marketplace,
yeah,
they don't sell anything else. They sell Apple stuff. That's kind of like not the same realm as an Amazon marketplace.
Yeah, see, that doesn't make any... Well, I guess, because they're only selling Apple stuff. But they're not, though, because they sell other products on Apple.com, too. Like third-party cases and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But in my head, it's still completely different than just like Amazon. I don't know. It is... I feel like she would get specific later, perhaps. But just talking on Amazon Marketplace, it's an interesting thing if what you want is market competition.
That's a better plan than fucking Bernie's plan for Amazon.
What was it?
He wants to nationalize Amazon, meaning it would become part of the government effectively.
Yang wants to tax those big companies so you can get that 1K for those citizens.
Damn, think about that for a minute. If Amazon became part of the government, all innovation that Amazon is doing in their space would effectively stop. When has the government innovated anything besides when the mail was invented?
They made bombs and shit.
Yeah, but like shit that like helps the society.
Yeah, I mean some science stuff, but.
And those bombs were probably created by third-party companies the government just gave money to. The government's never made anything that's like innovative. Like, at all.
Government's trash, bro.
It is, dude. Everything the government touches is shit, dude. Look at the DMV.
DMV's pretty bad.
Like, look at the fucking mail. Like,
but you got roads.
You got roads. But then look at the internet infrastructure of any government website. It looks like it was built in 1995 and just never touched.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the best. It's kind of weird how Bernie Sanders is an old white man but has a progressive like fan following. I guess it's because some of his like policies are progressive and shit.
Because
it's in a weird costume he's wearing.
He targets minority groups.
True.
And socialism's a huge thing now.
It's always been a big meme in society.
Yeah.
Since
but
like 50s.
Especially now.
It's fucking back again, dude.
It used to be the fucking enemy of the American people. Now people are in love with it.
Does not fuck with... It's just infatuated with socialism, dude.
It's weird, though.
That is true. I did kind of think... Because, Russia, the big socialist scare in the 70s or whatever.
It's like you can't point to one company one country that, like, uses socialism as their main... way of like going through infrastructure that like has succeeded, that hasn't ended up with the deaths of millions of people and pushing millions of people into poverty, pushing wealth out of the country, and just having the government control everything.
I mean, that's also how much time have those socialist regimes been in existence?
Probably, I don't know, but it's like people like to point to the Nordic countries.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working there. Well, those countries are a lot smaller.
Less people, man.
And also, if you live in fucking Denmark or wherever up there, you make more than $50,000 a year, you're giving 60% of it to the government. So.
Yeah. So much less people. I was listening to somebody talking about how they went to fucking like Burger King or something.
Yeah.
In some fucking Swedenland. And it was just like fucking... No, it was KFC. And it was just like great chicken because they had such a hard food law.
Gray chicken?
Great. Just
great.
Like the best fucking chicken ever.
Oh.
Because the food laws were so tight.
But it was what, $30?
No, but there's just so few people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What if you have
huge.
Fucking, like, U.S. is going to have some GMO, is what he said.
Huge, huge, huge. Yeah, and also like the thing with the remember we were talking about healthcare, how they have like socialized healthcare. They also have the same thing here pretty much where they pay into supplemental healthcare. So they still have the ability to see like a doctor that they want. They still have private insurance.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone here is talking about how you have to abolish private healthcare. Like that's what Elizabeth Warren said too. Someone asked her, "Hey, you signed off on Bernie's plan to abolish private healthcare."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "I'll think about it, but it's probably a yes."
Yeah. She
Just cheers from the crowd.
she's not a fan of the Electoral College. She
Oh, yeah.
had a town hall in Mississippi, I believe.
That didn't make any sense to me.
What town hall?
Because like I listened to a part of her speech and she was saying the reason I'm in Mississippi is because like other nominees don't care about small places like this. They're always in LA or New York or Boston.
Yeah.
And then she says,
It's
and
the
we're
same
gonna
video.
what?
That's the same video, Mom.
Yeah. And then she said, I'm gonna eradicate the Electoral College. But then like literally all that would do is like make it so places like that, rural places like that would have less of a voice.
Yeah. Honestly, I haven't thought about that because of fucking just population.
Yeah.
I honestly had forgotten about that, where there's kind of a reason for Electoral College, huh?
Yeah. It's not just a thing. And like there's definitely like good arguments. They're pretty technical for getting rid of the Electoral College, but she didn't give a very good argument. She kind of just like
I think everybody's still in just like
negated herself.
Just in real bland broad mode right now because shit hasn't really kicked the fan with them shit.
Yeah. I think it was. I think she's where that part was. We got to get rid of the Electoral College because Trump won because of the Electoral College, which is
so
like kind of true.
Obama, dude.
Yeah, honestly. But like that's not a good reason to get rid of it. Like think of a good reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's still weird when you have more popular vote in a state and that's not the way your state votes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not the best system. And there's a hand. I think there's like 13. I think a new state just pledged that their electoral college would vote the popular vote. I saw California was one. Some things on the east, probably some fucking progressivist ones.
Damn, Tucson, Arizona. You better make a nice drive to LA if you want to get your vote in, or Phoenix.
Why? Because the fucking EC pledge.
I'm not familiar with the UC pledge. EC pledge.
Electoral college, where a handful of states.
Well, how would that even work if half the states are on it and half aren't?
On what?
The Electoral College.
No, they're all on it. It's just that some
are saying I don't want to be on it.
No, some states are pledging that their electoral college votes will mirror the popular vote.
I see.
Yeah, not like that they're gonna drop out.
They're seceding from the country. Oh man, that would be so funny, dude. What if fucking California was like, you know what? We're our own country.
That was a meme for a minute, man.
That would be. They have the economy to do so.
It was a meme for a long time, dude.
But
why do you think fucking? I'm sure it was in the back of his head why Trump was so embattled about California governor doing shit, man. I think
because he makes stupid decisions.
Which one, Brown or the one now?
Brown.
Well, ish, but still,
dude,
it's very embattled.
Just
you have
like
a lot of power in California.
Dumb spending, bro. Like put some money in the schools.
Schools are pretty bad. A lot of population. Maybe some homeless things.
Definitely some like it's more fucking homeless people in LA than I don't know, probably anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
I don't know about that for sure.
I mean, it's a great destination to be homeless.
I mean, shit. I would not want to be homeless anywhere else.
No.
Fucking New York, forget about it.
No.
Chicago, hell no.
Basically anywhere, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
fucking
sure that
Hawaii, maybe. The cockroaches
Hawaii.
there are big though, huge.
I feel like you just fucking, I don't know. I wonder what the homeless population in Hawaii is.
Large.
Think so?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. My girlfriend told me that her brother went to school there.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for this third trimester. Even more hard-hitting news, even more hard-hitting topics. Because it's Dark Racial Humor. See ya. Yo.
It's Dark Racial Humor.
The
it's
podcast.
That third trimester, and you know we're not aborting until it's fucking late, man.
Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah.
Beto.
Oh man, I got a great clip for when I got my computer back.
Beto's back, and he is he got to come out in support of that late term abortion. Has to, bro, because he wants to win, dude.
These fucking organ harvesters, man.
Dude, he's pandering,
Fuck,
dude. I'm sorry I said my wife raised our kids. I'm sorry for being white, and yes, late term abortion is good.
Is he talking about that fucking out the mommy abortion?
No, he's talking about up to the point of birth abortion.
Okay, well then me and Beto are on board, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
You and 13% of the people that are in favor of abortion in the country. I don't know why, dude, he's saying that, because that's like pretty unpopular. It's a pretty unpopular opinion.
Maybe he believes it.
But you gotta... I don't think he does, though, dude.
You don't think so, dude?
No, bro, because he's fucking...
You think he's trying to get the fucking outskirts?
You think he would apologize for being a white person if, like, people didn't pressure him to do so?
He's weird, man. He was in like I said, at this video coming up, either next episode is a fucking...
Let's hope so.
A punk band that's talking about God.
He was in a punk band? In what, college?
You know, he looked like a young white man.
Yeah, so...
He's weird, man.
He is
Maybe
weird.
he just has weird beliefs.
But he made some fucking money, so he's...
What did he do, man? I know he was a fucking senator.
What was he do before? I don't know. I feel like... No, he wasn't mayor. That was Cory Booker.
He was a politician.
Yeah, he was. I don't know what he did, though. But...
Oh, made money from the fucking campaign.
Who? I'm going to look it up.
Beto.
Beto O'Rourke, if
Los
that
Betos.
is your real name.
Bro, we got to fucking do a Photoshop battle on Los Betos.
Los Betos.
It's just Beto's face.
Businessman and politician of the Democratic Party who represented Texas' 16th congressional district for 3 terms in the United States House of Representatives, a native of El Paso, Texas, O'Rourke. Served as the El Paso City Council from 2005 to 2011. Beto. 46, not that old.
No, he's a young fucking guy. 46, Jesus.
Yeah,
that
well,
part,
you
that
know
punk
what?
band was bad, dude.
Really?
You guys are in for a real treat. You third trimester racists over here.
I wonder if he's gonna jump on the slavery reparations with his pal Elizabeth Warren.
You got it, dude.
You have to, dude.
If you're not,
And then
reparations,
dude, Bernie's gonna be like, "Shit, dude, are they out lefting me?"
I mean, that's probably. I think that let's say that these people don't. I don't know. There's been a lot of weird policies that a lot of the Democratic candidates have brought up as like them supporting.
Yeah.
And it has to be just because they want the outskirts of the left to vote with them.
Yeah, but like, there's a lot of moderate Democrats.
Maybe they think there's a climate right now, and politicians in the Democratic Party think that it's all just the wackiest fucking liberals ever right now.
Yeah, but
maybe they're the loudest.
They're like overlooking, like a lot of these people are overlooking like the moderate Democrats in the country.
Yeah. That
are like, yo, late term abortion is fucking whack. Why is everyone supporting this?
I don't know, man. I think maybe with the vocal outskirts being most loud.
And also
that you have fucking the need to talk about it.
It's like, dude, like people like, have you seen those videos, bro? Everybody's in favor of socialism until they learn what it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I think it's that too, where a lot of people just latch on to talking points, and then someone brings up like a somewhat okay argument, and you're like, okay.
This is American Idol.
What?
It's literally what this is turning out to be. Like, just all these contestants It's like they're on American Idol.
It's what it's always been. But yeah, it's a weird game, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Politics game, man.
Beto.
Just fucking rocking on some public access Texas TV, man. His band was called Foss.
Voss?
Foss.
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 What does that mean?
Whatever it fucking means, dude.
He was in it until he was 45.
Just touring the country. And like,
Touring. We're gonna make it. Oh, I love it. He's great. Great job, Beto.
Reparations are on the table. I believe it's time to start the national full-blown conversation about reparations.
It's
Warren
time.
said. That's a little bit of my Warren impersonation.
That's your...
You know, I'm not one with impersonations. I think I'm going to just slowly warm into it.
Okay.
But not now. That means I support the bill in the House to appoint a congressional panel of experts, of people who are studying this, who talk about different ways we may be able to do it, talking about reparations, and to make a report back to Congress so that we can, as a nation, do what's right and begin to heal.
I think it's time.
You can only heal monetarily.
150 years after.
Similar. I mean,
why slavery and not just straight up Jim Crow?
Excuse me?
Why slavery reparations and not just straight up Jim Crow reparations?
Remind me what Jim Crow is again, dude.
Jim Crow were the segregation laws of the civil rights movement, 40s,
Yeah.
50s, and 60s.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what you slap on as a title.
I mean, yeah, it does, because slavery happened eons ago, and Jim Crow happened to my grandparents.
Sure.
And also, there's a
say
lot of
descendants
people...
slavery.
Huh?
That did say, I think a quote said descendants of slaves.
See, this is fucking... Bro, this is literally Beto saying, yeah, third-term abortion sounds good. She's just pandering, bro. She doesn't really believe this, dude. There's a lot of people in the country that, like, literally no one alive today probably benefited from slavery directly.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, dude. It's getting pathetic.
But there is a lot of businesses that, I guess, and does make sense with more Jim Crow laws.
Yeah, it's all Jim Crow. It's all Jim Crow.
But yeah, there's a whole thing of fucking not a lot of communities have their, like, monetary
their
value
shit together.
in their own companies.
Yeah, but, dude, I don't know, dude. It's like Elizabeth Warren. Like, she's the last person to fucking talk about that. You would think, right?
I mean,
I feel like Kamala would say something first.
I mean,
yeah, it's just straight up pandering, bro. I don't buy it. To be frank, it's like slavery ended in 1860, goddamn 5.
Sure.
So to say like now is the time to bring up, no, it's not, yo. Like,
I feel like if someone with their right head on said fucking exactly what you just said and be like, maybe some Jim Crow stuff, maybe more business things rather than just slave up off top.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about, dude. It's about fucking not having your community's business widespread and like recirculating into your own economy.
Wait, it's not about having your...
About Killer Mike has a show.
Yeah.
It was one of his shows was about buying like just black for a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he went down in Atlanta and there's like no grocery stores that are black owned, black farmed. There's like no cars that are black owned.
Okay.
And he was talking about how other races of communities, fucking Jews and
Koreans,
have circulate their money, meaning money that those nationalities are taking in back into those nationalities' business. And black communities apparently like one of the worst in that, of keeping black-owned money in like black-owned businesses.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that's no secret.
Well, I think that's the part of why people are like, reparation, please, because that's not.
So because black people can't keep their money in their own community, the government should give them money. I think black people should just do a better job at keeping their money in their own community. And I know there are like systematic reasons why black people are proportionally doing less well in this country, but I don't think an inability to keep the money in the community is an issue. Is like
I think
an issue that's going to be solved with just
more money,
receiving handouts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true as well. But
because like black community is fucking strong. Like, ever been to a black church?
Yeah.
Black barbershop?
Yeah.
Like fucking.
But like, what else is there though? You know, what other businesses? You'd say a lot of two businesses of church and cutting hair.
Well, it could be just first of all, just a standard, and we talked about this, lack of education. Mm-hmm. The more education you lack, the less likely you are to start a business.
Yeah. I think
Koreans and Jewish people have a lot of education. Yeah. They're more likely to be entrepreneurial.
That's the crux of it as well.
Yep, literally all it is. It's not, you can't throw money at an issue. You gotta like.
Yeah, I agree.
Be like, you gotta teach people.
Yeah, and I think that's what fucking Mike said on the show. I like his show. I bring him up a lot.
Killer Mike, we gotta get him on.
I'm sure he'd love to come on this fucking grassroots podcast.
Hey, you never know. You got his email?
No.
Hey, Killer Mike, my man.
He loves to talk. Loves talking.
I saw he made a soda.
Yeah, Crip Pop and Cripicola and Blood Pop. That was a great episode too. He made he was talking
Why
about
soda though? I know he explained it.
He said that there's more people that die of like diabetes in the black. I don't know if he said black community but then compared to like gang violence.
So he wants to contribute to that.
He wants to have gangs have monetary value and more of a brand. He brought up Hell's Angels as a white gang. They have Hell's Angels shirts. They have fucking shops and shit. But
so he wants to. I see.
Make instead of fucking. Well, because bringing up as a Hell's Angel comparison, you have a gang, but it's also a brand, and they like, make business off of it. And so instead of, he wanted to make a brand out of the Crips and Bloods. And there's shirts too, but it's made with natural sugar.
Does anyone own that term? Anyone want to come after him?
What?
Yo, you stole my name, Crip Cola. You can't use the word Crip. I own that word.
There was, I think someone brought that up actually, and I don't know. He said that he talked to people. But yeah, that was a nice episode too. It's basically just branding a street fraternity, as he called it. Which is kind of cool.
I would have personally just made shirts, maybe some bandanas.
I mean, you also support local businesses by putting in a product into their liquor stores and shit.
Yeah.
Like a soda.
Yeah, it's just like
you can
so unhealthy.
It was healthier than fucking Coca-Cola made with sugar.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Quote unquote.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe a smoothie. Crip
made
smoothie.
With like stevia, but you don't.
Crip bubble gum or something. I don't know. Throw anything in a liquor store.
That's true, but that's part of it, of making fucking more black.
At least he's
businesses.
Doing it.
Yeah, man. That was his whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's a nice shirt. It's a really cool fucking design too. At least the Crip one.
You're gonna buy one? Just walk around.
I don't think so.
Walk around the neighborhood.
That's also what some people brought up. They had a fucking undercover fucking, what's it called? When they all sit at the table and talk about it. Fucking Dom works at one of them.
What
like not a control group.
Oh,
where
they said, "Hey, does this shirt make you feel scared?"
Yeah. Precisely that. And they were like, "Yeah, because I might buy like a Coca-Cola and get a shot."
Yeah.
And then he came out, and it was a weird thing because like,
if you want to reach the nichest of audiences possible, just really tighten that target demographic there.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
It's like
also
Jesus.
A lot of, besides that like first episode of the Black Buying Just Black, solid episode. But other than that, there was like just glaring holes of like ideals. Like in that control group, they were like, yeah, I kind of feel scared if I buy a gang soda.
Yeah.
And then they showed kind of the people that they had from the Crips. And they were like, you don't understand. It's like we're just fucking homies and we're Crip, which makes sense because, like, a lot of people are kind of just like that. But, like, if I
was dying for a soda.
If you're a random dude and you, like, buy a Crip soda in East, West, North, or South L.A., you probably get some stares.
You're just like saying, hey, I support this even though I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's still and he brought that up too, that there's just a stigma on gangs itself. But like,
I mean, yeah, they kill innocent people, so rightly so, I guess. Sometimes.
You know, but like that's also the stigma. Like, I know some people that are just kind of cool, but they just happen to grow up in the neighborhood, and you know, maybe there was some killings, but
yeah, I mean, just innocence, just lost. I don't know. We could
changing the stigma, you know.
Change. Let's go in and change it, dude.
Go buy some blood pop.
What?
Go buy some blood pop.
Oh my god, I'm good. Fucking get
Could've
some blood pop.
Get
some blood pop standing outside the liquor store.
Oh.
Holding a Crip Cola.
Well, that's what the irony of the name is.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Gangs.
Gang.
Are lame.
Gang.
Gang. You know what? That is actually all the time we have for today.
All the time. Fuck yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow.
58 tomorrow.
With more. And then we got the good old birthday bash coming up on Thursday. That good dark.
What are you trying to do, man?
Probably just the same old shit. Nothing new.
I fuck with that.
Sweet. All right. We'll be back later or tomorrow. Peace out.
Bye.